We're going in completely for an open debate on this one, and Randeep Surjewala, Sudhanshu Trivedi of the Congress and the BJP, Bukkal Nawab of the Samajwadi Party ran away from the program yesterday. Just 30 seconds before the debate was to start, he ran away. We showed an empty chair. He says he's coming back today. Yesterday he says he's not feeling well. I don't know what's going on. I hope the Samajwadi Party is not running away from our program today. And if all of them are debauchers indulging in that debauchery in Saifai, I'd be shocked, but not totally unexpected. TSR Subramaniam, former cabinet secretary, India's foremost RTI activist, the very respected Subhash Chandra Agarwal. He called in yesterday when the debate was on. Thank you for coming. Sudhir Tailang, well-known cartoonist, independent voice. K Misra we have from the newly formed Navbharat Democratic Party. He joins us from Bangalore, and my first question is to Vandana Shiva. She's an activist. She's the founder of the Research Foundation for Science, Technology and Ecology, live from New Delhi. Before I come to you, Ms. Vandana Shiva, I have an update for our viewers. Right now, we have two sets of images that come to us from Saifai. I put those two sets of images before we begin the debate. On one side, we have the suffering which is going on in the camps. We have over 4,000 people in the relief camps. We have those statistics of 34 children who have died in the relief camps. That's one set of images that I have coming in from Muzaffarnagar. The situation is terrible. Mulayam Singh Yadav has not visited those areas even once. Other set of pictures, which is in fact what our reporter told us 15 minutes back, that as of now tonight, while people are suffering in Muzaffarnagar, the shameless Mulayam Singh Yadav, and his unbelievably callous son, the Chief Minister Akhilesh, are enjoying a Nagin dance. I'll show some pictures of the performances in Saifai. They're enjoying a Nagin dance. There's a Nagin dance going on in Saifai. I don't know where they picked that up from. And the Nagin dance, there is a tune. The dance is being performed to the lyrics Man Se Mulayam. So for a Nagin dance with the lyrics Man Se Mulayam, Akhilesh flies down, Salman, Madhuri, Ranveer, and all of them come down and they are dancing tonight. This contrast is something the people of this country must watch. So that's a Nagin dance on the right-hand side, and Mulayam Singh Yadav enjoying this Nagin dance, and the people suffering in Saifai, and the situation there is getting more and more grim by the day. Vandana Shiva, these two sets of pictures, what's the story that you draw out of what you're seeing tonight?
Well, I can only think of Nero fiddling while Rome burnt. What we are witnessing is a social political decay of the deepest kind. That there's a Commonwealth trip, not to Commonwealth countries.
Yeah.
That is saddening. That's the level of moral degradation in our public sphere. But I have marched with Samajwadi Party leader and former Prime Minister VP Singh for justice for the poor, for the farmers, for the working people. Samajwad means to carry everyone with you. It's about equality and justice. And maybe there's a little forgetting that that's what it is about. But it is not just the political leaders who are thinking that the public money which belongs to the public, and they are thinking it's their private wealth to spend as they want. I feel there's something also wrong with Bollywood. If it can participate in events like this, rather than putting their energies for the Uttarakhand disasters to be where there is a tear, to be where there is pain, as Gandhi said, वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जो पीड़ पड़ाई जाने रे. And that पढ़ाई की पीड़, that is the core of our culture, the ability to be compassionate. I don't know. No, but from Gandhi, from Buddha.
I don't know.
That's being erased, it's being destroyed.
Yeah.
And I see a deep connect between what's going on now and the growing violence against women. It's all about decay of any value and any anchor. If we have to save ourselves as a society, we've got to address these not as individual events, but a symptom of decay.
I agree with you. And I'd like to say this, before I go to TSR Subramaniam, his former cabinet secretary is Uttar Pradesh cadre. And he knows what I'm talking about here. Mr. Subramaniam, what shocks me is that, is that we have, I don't know why these Bollywood stars are so eager to do a haath jodo in front of the politicians. You know, it's almost as if Mulayam Singh Yadav calls and he tells Salman Khan and Madhuri Dixit and Ranveer Singh and Comedy King Kapil and God knows who else, I'm told Deepika Padukone and all these people, that come down, the private jet will be coming, I'm giving you this many crores of rupees, and yes sir, here we come. And tomorrow, you know, I'm here, the Salman Khan now says that anyway I'm giving away a lot of my money to charity, but the very thought, does Salman Khan not read the newspapers? Does Madhuri Dixit not know that 34 children have died in the relief camps? Do these stars have zero social responsibility, that anyone pays them money, they go dancing anywhere? You know, today these Nagin dances being performed in Muzaffarnagar, Mr. TSR Subramaniam, my blood boils, because these dances are being performed on the tears of the families of those who have lost 34 children in Muzaffarnagar. And if our stars don't know that much, then these stars don't have a conscience. But what about the politicians who paid them? Who would you blame more?
Well, Arnab, you made many points with which I agree. Vandana Shiva started with Rome burning, Nero fiddling. She forgot to add the another one about Shatranj Ki Khiladi, which is closer to home as far as Awadh, Lucknow is concerned. Now, there is a tremendous amount of insensitivity that is being shown here. Now, I would have liked at least one day, one minister, turn by turn, go and spending the night in the camp. Some kind of recognition that I, with all these clothes in my heated home, am suffering now. I can imagine in tarpaulin cover kind of a thing at near zero temperatures what the conditions there would be. I think it all comes from a fundamental flaw in our thinking. It is that you TV anchors can say what you like.
Yeah, exactly.
Newspapers can say what you like.
No, we don't care.
Your civil society people can say what we like.
Yeah.
I have my 5% here. I have my 7% there.
Oh yes, well said.
I need only 1 more percent. You can all go to hell. So there is a huge mismatch in the thinking, the way in which the thinking of our politics.
You know,
it is being done in other words, logic, propriety, sensitivity, these have no place in our compassion. As Vandana Shiva said, these have no place in our polity. All is required is cold calculation where we don't care a damn for you.
No, you see the stupid arguments that are being put here to justify what's been going on in Muzaffarnagar, in Saifai. I'll get into those ridiculous arguments in just some time. Yesterday, while we were doing the program, and by the way, to all our viewers, I'm going to start taking some calls. But before that, I see a hand go up from the president of the newly formed Navbharat Democratic Party, and many people actually have begun starting to believe that new political parties and new formations are the only answer, because the traditional formations, and with respect to Mr. Sudhanshu Trivedi and Randeep Singh Surjewala, because you are part of the same formation, you know, people are dying. Mulayam has got Madhuri and Salman to perform for him, and your leaders have gone on this horrible junket into Gold Coast, and now some UP MLAs of yours have gone to Athens. No, they have gone, Mr. Surjewala. Should I tell you their names?
Let me correct you. Let me correct you. In Uttar Pradesh, the only person who opted out was the leader of the Congress legislature party. Let's be right on facts, Arnab.
So did he go?
Of course he did not go. He opted out in light of the tragedy in Muzaffarnagar.
So he was wanting to go?
He's the only one who opted out.
He wanted to go?
You please do not berate somebody who's taken a call of his conscience.
No. There is no call of conscience. No. There is no call of conscience, Mr. Surjewala. The person's name. The person's name is Pradeep Mathur. No. The person's name is Pradeep Mathur.
Yes, Mr. Pradeep Mathur did not go.
And he's the leader of the Congress party. So I'm asking you something, Mr. Surjewala. 1 minute. You know, leave the Muzaffarnagar part aside. I feel, you know, how I define political debauchery. I think it is political debauchery, and you and I can debate this endlessly. I think it is complete political debauchery for a group of MLAs to say that we are going on a study tour to Venice, Athens, Rome, Amsterdam, London, Dubai, Istanbul, and Cairo. The one thing which strikes me,
absolutely.
No. One thing which strikes me while I look at this particular list is that only one of these countries is a member of the Commonwealth in the first place. Egypt has had huge problems with democracy. No, the UAE is not a democracy. So you want to fool the people by saying that we want to go to a monarchy to understand democracy. Or we want to go to non-Commonwealth countries to understand how the Commonwealth functions. I mean, come on, please tell. See, Mr. Surjewala, I think it's... Yeah, you understand what I'm saying.
Lokdal, the Bharatiya Janata Party, whose legislators have gone, have much to answer.
No, you
Tears
just...
of people in Muzaffarnagar roll. Dead bodies are not counted for. Victims do not get justice. It is insensitivity and inhumanity writ large. Samajwadi Party, first for 14 days after the incident, let the riots happen.
No, okay, now we are not. I'm not going to allow you.
Roam free.
No, I'm not going to.
And now no justice to victims.
No, I'm not going to allow you to make it a
relief for victims.
No, I'm not going to allow you to make it a standard political debate. I'm not going to allow, because
Please do not do this.
Okay, Mr. Mishra wants to come in. Yeah, Mr. Mishra, go ahead.
So I would like to start from Mr. Subramaniam's comment that they are calculating 7% there, 5% here, 3% there. They don't care. Actually, this was true before 8th of December. When we started a party and people started laughing, oh, you guys, you better join either one of these old generation parties or will disappear. Now I have around 20 candidates already announced in UP, and you will not believe the kind of response they are getting. And these people, like Mayawati, took 5 years to disappoint people. Akhilesh and Mulayam have done that unthinkable in just 1 year. I think these people are history. This may be their last festival, last Mahotsav. And again, please do not allow these people to do politics on death of Muzaffarnagar riot victims. All of them, the Congress people from Karnataka went for these junkets. So Congress cannot take a moral high ground that one person from UP did not go.
Okay, I have an announcement to make.
Congress,
I have an announcement to make. No, I have an announcement to make just for our viewers. For a second consecutive day, the Samajwadi Party has run away from Newshour. Yesterday, Mr. Bukkal Nawab was nominated. Bukkal Nawab was nominated by the Samajwadi Party, and he ran away 3-4 minutes before the debate was to start. Today, I was just told at 5 minutes to 9 that Mr. Bukkal Nawab is reaching in 10 minutes. He was confirmed to join this debate very early in the morning today. That empty chair is now there. His phone is unreachable. We don't know where Mr. Bukkal Nawab is. So I have just one thing to say to Mr. Akhilesh Yadav. If your party is a party that lacks the spine to answer questions before the people of this country on the Newshour tonight, then you should wonder whether you should be standing there and enjoying the Nagin performances going on in Saifai at the same time. Gaurav Bhatia, I have sent, I am also placing on record that I have sent today a message to Gaurav Bhatia at 8:25, and I sent that message in desperation because I wanted them to answer. I'm putting it, I wrote to Gaurav Bhatia, and here's my message. I told him that the entire phone network of Times Now has virtually collapsed with people asking where Gaurav Bhatia is on the sizzling sci-fi carnival when people are dying elsewhere. I informed him that the Times Now OB van is there and I need him to come. I asked him whether he's in Saifai. I got 3 messages from him that today is not possible, Arnab, today is not possible, Arnab, and then he once again sent a message saying today is not possible. I would rather say, and I'm opening up the phone lines, if there was one day when it should have been possible for Gaurav Bhatia to, and all the Samajwadi Party leaders to be on the Newshour, it would have been tonight. Sudhir Tailang, where's the answerability here? Yes. Why do they feel that we can just put an empty chair on Newshour tonight and not even
Arnab,
speak on the subject?
Arnab, when they have no answers, they will not face you. They will not face the people, they'll not face the nation. This is the problem with our political class. Whenever they find it uncomfortable, they will just disappear. Let me show one cartoon which I did for tomorrow morning. This festival, if you can close up on this.
Yeah, let's close in on that, please.
Let's please close in on it. Zoom in on it if you can, and then I can.
Go ahead, we'll zoom in on it. Tell us about it.
Yeah. Arnab, the thing is that these film stars are dancing in a graveyard. I fail to understand what kind of conscience they have, what kind of sensitivity they have. Mulayam Singh Yadav is a politician. Akhilesh Yadav is a politician. Samajwadi Party is a family-run political outfit. But Salman Khan is not a politician. Madhuri Dixit is not a politician. They have a heart. They are artists. They are actors. I would appeal to them that they should leave this program midway if they have any sensitivity or any conscience left inside their bodies. I would, Mulayam Singh Yadav, who started out as a follower of Ram Manohar Lohia, today Ram Manohar Lohia's soul must be turning in his grave. Mulayam Singh Yadav and Akhilesh Yadav have disappointed this country, the electorate of UP, in no less than 1 year. In the last 1 year, how many riots have taken place in Uttar Pradesh? Dozens of riots have taken place. And in this kind of an atmosphere, when children are dying in the Muzaffarnagar riots and Muzaffarnagar camps, and Mulayam Singh Yadav does not even accept that these camps exist there. They have refused to accept these camps. In one word, I can say that nothing can be more insensitive than this government. And I am telling you that if these people do not listen to the voice of the people, if they become so insensitive, the time has come. AAP is a slap on their face.